let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk. I don't think he has anything else to prove. I was listening to Lion Killer or Modern Bruce. He had a great point. I don't think Oleksandr Usyk has got anything else to prove as a heavyweight other than if it's about making some money. Other than money. I mean, you could say, what else do we have to do? Now, Tyson Fury turned around and lied and said that his jaw was broke and that's why he went at the press conference. And then he looked up, he at the press conference talking, ain't nothing wrong with his jaw. Okay. He's clearly proven that at this point he is the Don Dada of the heavyweight division. He is he is the best heavyweight of his era. Um, I didn't know how he was going to translate. Remember, he fought Chaz Weatherspoon and really didn't look too well. But I just think he was trying some things out, trying to figure out what type of body type he should have. And this just tell you that it's always exceptions. And when you're an exception, when you are exceptions to the rule, right? When you are an exception to the rule, you're special. Well, a good big guy beats a great little guy. Well, nope. Here goes your exception. Here goes your exception. You had a irky jerky, big guy in Tyson Fury, and you had an athletic big guy in Anthony Joshua that he dominated. If you say, "Well, I was so impressed with Usyk's ability to dig deep," have you not watched him fight before? You know what I'm saying? And how I really knew that he was the truth, for real. When he beat Anthony Joshua, but that wasn't just alone. I listened to what Malik Scott said about training with him, and Malik Scott had an interview in Boxing Scene about how he said he was the first one to pick Usyk that I heard, but he said something very profound about Tyson, about Oleksandr Usyk. And he said just the way he trained with him, man, he's special, man. I'm just long story short. He said the guy's special. And kind of in that interview in Boxing when he talked about training and being in camp and how special he was, I said, ain't nobody gonna beat that guy. What I seen what he did to Anthony Joshua, you start seeing like his ability to dig deep, his ability to fight through some adversity. Excuse me, his ability to scratch, claw. He just different. The adjustments that he made, and when you're dealing with heavyweights, man, a lot of them have big weaknesses. A lot of them got weaknesses that other big guys can't expose because they're not as skilled. That's the problem. They're not as skilled to expose them. So when you get a smaller guy coming up, they kind of can expose those flaws. And one of the flaws that he exposed, which I haven't watched a lot of people talk about this fight, is that he exposed that Tyson Fury didn't have a left hook. That was one of his adjustments. He took away that uppercut to the body. Now, part of that uppercut to the body being taken away was due to Tyson Fury. How can I say this? Stopped throwing it. But one of the reasons he stopped throwing it was because when he hurt him a couple of times, Tyson Fury didn't go for the kill. Most heavyweights don't throw great combinations. So that's a problem right there. They don't throw great combos consistently. And he threw a lot of 1-2 combos, and then he tried to hook under uppercut off the combo a little bit. But Usyk started going to his right into Tyson Fury's left hand. And I seen Fury at some point in the fight throw a left hook, and he chicken winged it. People know what I'm talking about. He chicken winged it. I said, he can't throw a left hook. And when he couldn't throw that left hook, listen to me. Usyk said, you know what? It got ugly. It got ugly real fast when he couldn't throw that left hook. It got ugly real fast when he couldn't throw a left hook because once Usyk, what really like hurt Fury was Usyk busting his nose, but I watched that again because I did a film breakdown on Patreon, which they blocked it though. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to post it. But what I did notice, bro, what I did notice is his ability. He was looking to land the right hook, and once he landed that right hook, the right hook opened up the straight left. And once Fury was under attack, for condition, once he started to have to dig deep for conditioning, and he got in trouble. He stopped throwing that uppercut and stopped going to the body. So long story short, once fire started hitting that ass, he reverted back to Tyson Fury. Okay. But Usyk just proved that he's special. That's what he did. He proved that he's a special guy. He proved that he's the best of his era. That's what he proved. He proved that he's the best of his era. He literally proved that he's the best heavyweight of his era, moving up, conquering him with skill, IQ. He dug deep. And one of the reasons people say, well, he couldn't take it to the body. Name me a great body punching heavyweight right now. The difference is when they punch Usyk to the body, they got to punch down and they're gonna get countered. So that's the problem. And then it's something that they don't necessarily do a lot of. So once the fight kind of really get into the heat of the battle, they forget to go to the body. So it didn't surprise me. And he's established himself as the best. There is no contest. Right now he's the best fighter in the world. He's done something. He's the exception. That's the crazy thing about it. He's the exception to the rule of a great little guy can't beat a big guy, a good big guy, and he beat one. Some people thought this was a great big guy, and some people say, well, Fury wasn't the same fighter as he was. So I ain't trying to hear that. That man had a 40-pound weight advantage. They miscalculated his weight. Let me say that again. They miscalculated his weight. He didn't come in at 233. He came in at 223 and a half. They got the weight wrong. 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 So, he had a 40-pound disadvantage. And what he's done, I don't think he got nothing else to prove. Other than he want to pad his pockets or he wants some U.S. recognition. And the reason that he would want U.S. recognition is because, maybe, he want to get accepted by the U.S. fans and fight Wilder, but Wilder had to be Zhang. Maybe he fights Zhang if Fury, because Fury changing his tune on the rematch. Maybe he fights Zhang. If Zhang win, because maybe he fights Zhang because over in China, a whole bunch of people will pay money for it. So the winner of Wilder and Zhang is interested for him if he want to make a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Zhang can win, they can put that on in China. That's a lot of money. Wilder's a risk. There's probably a lot of money in that. But also the risk in that as well, too, is, getting away from that right hand, how unpredictable it is. And, is it enough U.S. endearment? Is it enough U.S. endearment? That's the thing about it. You care enough about the U.S. Endearment that you may get. My opinion, shit, that's up to him. It's up to him. In my humble opinion, I think I would just, if I can get Zhang in China, or I can get this rematch, or they give me enough money to rematch Anthony Joshua, I might just walk away. Quite frankly, I might just walk away. I don't think it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing else for him to prove. I don't think it's nothing else for him to prove. That's my opinion on it. So, but I think he's definitely established himself as possibly the best fighter of his era. You know, and if this is the cherry on top of his career, what a way to go out. 37 years old. There's nothing else you can do. You conquered. If you want to say, well, I want to show in the next fight that it's not close. Cool. But hey, if you need the money, cool too. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out the Patreon. I gotta do more promos for that, man. But check out the Patreon. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.